So I'm back in the garage here for another quick little fix. These are, let's call them general maintenance issues with the 991 generation. Basically, one of the things that happens is you end up with windshield washer fluid that doesn't work. So you can hear the motor going, but nothing's coming out. So weird kind of a problem. But what ends up happening is that the frunk, as it opens and closes and opens and closes, has like a hinge. And basically at that hinge, you've got a small rubber tube which feeds the windshield washer fluid to the nozzles, and that eventually just breaks, unfortunately, especially if you've got colder weather, winter driving. I think that kind of, let's say, exasperates the situation. So it's just a real quick video on how you can get the part number that you need and get that replaced real quick. So this is the part number in question. You can see here that it is the 991-628-667-06, which actually indicates that they've attempted to fix this problem probably 5 times before this. And we're ending up here with a hose that is the 6th generation of an attempt to resolve probably that very issue of getting the end knot to fray. So I'll get this opened up and give you a quick look of where the problem is on the car. I'll give you a quick look at what this hose looks like. And basically that's it. So you're looking at, let me show you here, you've basically got the 2 nozzles. This will go into your, to feed what's on the top of your hood. And this is the piece here that's actually going to break in the car. So, you know, enough kind of bending of this and eventually just breaks. So this is what we're looking to replace. Super easy, real quick to do. Just to give you a quick idea, give the part number and let you know what needs to happen. So I'll get to work. So we're at the front of the car. Basically, you just got to grab with your thumb, pull up on one side, grab with your thumb, pull up on the other, and then you can just slide this cover piece right out. Basically, you want to be able to get in here. The hose is right there, and you're going to have a bit of an issue, but I'll pull the camera in here so you can have a look. But basically, right in here is the hose that you need to get to and do the replacement on. We'll pop this off, and this off, and we'll probably put like a string or any kind of a cable that'll let us feed through here and bring it through, and then grab it again once we've got our new part in place. So for this step, you can use a trim removal tool, but I don't really think it's necessary actually. So you've, when you look at the piece here, you've actually got almost what is like a little handle here. You can grab, pull, and it'll actually pop right off. No breaking, no issues whatsoever. Go ahead and do that on the other side. And that's it, those two are popped right out. Next up is this grommet that we've got here on the side. And again, you can just use a plastic trim removal tool to be able to, you know, grab the grommet, yank it out, very easy, nothing to it. So here we've got one more clip here that we need to grab onto and pop off. This is the one that secures the actual hose itself. So that looks like this, pops right off. Very easy to do, just like the others. There you can see the hose. That's the frayed bit of it. Unfortunately, it's got seemingly extra protection above it, but here it's definitely failed. So that gives you a pretty good look right there of exactly what we're talking about. That's the last piece that goes down underneath. Basically, it's unhooking it and connecting it with the new version. So these are going to have 2 small black clips on either end. Basically, you just want to grab here, push forward. This will slide out. This will come down. You want to make sure you're careful with these nozzles. Make sure everything stays where you need it to be. Coming over here to the second side, repeating the same process one more time. Slide both sides. Actually really easy, and this just slides right out. So I've ended up speeding this part up for you because nobody needs to see this in real time, but the idea was to, I ended up using some USB cables, which is not a particularly brilliant idea, but ended up using USB cables to be able to fish the wires through. So at least you'd be able to pull them back as you got the new hose. Super interesting to see how it frayed and how bad it was. But yeah, so basically once you've got those guides, Once you reconnect it and you can tape it up with electrical tape, you're able to just pull it through relatively simply. So no, it's pretty painless and pretty straightforward to be able to get the hoses back through, as long as you have those guider cables. So it's important to note here that these are going to come with protector tabs. So basically you're going to do the same process we did before by pulling back on the black kind of tab here, and you're going to release this filler. Put that down. Get this repositioned like so and snapped back into place. Then you can simply pop it in. We'll come back over here on this side, perform the same kind of an operation. Slide the two sides of this black tab back, release the filler. Bring this in this way. Remember that it'll be pointing in that direction. Slide this on. Bring this here. You should be good to go. Pretty much the final step here is going to be to simply replace this protection piece. It's actually got a spot here for the tube. So just want to give a little bit of care in regards to how you place this back in, and remember exactly what its purpose is and what needs to be snapped in where. I've got to say though, the way that this fits in doesn't really make me too happy. I have a feeling that no matter what, this is going to snap again. So we'll see, but yeah, not super impressed with the way with which this goes, and I can't see how it's going to survive. So might want to have a few extra ones on hand. And so that's it. With that step completed, just want to grab your cover again. Place it back gently within the engine bay. It should slide above the two yellow tabs that you've got. Maybe a little push here usually helps. Snap on one side, snap on the other, and that's it. We're done. So this is it, the moment of truth. Let's see if all the work is paid off or not. Looking good. And that's it for the install of the windshield washer fluid hoses on the 991, a common thing that kind of breaks and has to be replaced. Found this helpful? Please like and subscribe. And that's it. I'll see you next time.